Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer reading from October 17th through the 31st for my Cancers. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, when I do my longer reading, I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Bradley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, give me my main message. Then I go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, kind of fill in those gaps. I finish up with my Osha Zen Tarot cards for words of advice. Now, I am pulling in my my Bradley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for one clarifying card. And, because I like that deck. So I thought we'll do that. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, little bit about October. October, the 13th is the full moon, and it's in Aries. Now, the end of September, when we had the new moon in Libra to this moon in Aries, full moon, all about new starts, new beginnings, new directions, new. I do feel that that's really affecting you, my Cancers, quite a bit. Then we go into Scorpio, and it's kind of the night of the 22nd into the 23rd. Scorpio is usually about secrets, and Scorpio likes to hide things. However, it's not going to be able to do that because we have our new moon, the 28th of October, and that is opposing the new moon, or Uranus is opposing the new moon. And so that's kind of like the new moon is new starts. Again, we've got that new. And this new moon opposing Uranus. Uranus is expect the unexpected. And a lot of the stuff that's going to be happening will be going forward the next 7 years. Now, I do have something about that, some articles that I've read. I'm going to post it on my Facebook. Now, the other thing about this month is the 31st of October. Some say that some parts of the world it could be November 1st. Mercury is going retrograde. So remember, communications. This is, they always say, everybody says, do not buy any new electronics during this time. It will be all through Scorpio season. Now, a couple of the last times Mercury went direct, it was between a water sign, Pisces, and Cancer, but then it went into the following sign after that. This, however, is totally in Scorpio. So this, remember too, and I say remember because I've said this before, so I have to remember it. There is the shadow of retros. Now, when any retro, it's usually 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So this is when the planet starts to slow down. So a lot of the things a lot of the communications, emails, calls, things on TV, a lot of the communications that you see, that you receive in those 2 weeks prior will probably be revisited during that Mercury retrograde. It doesn't mean that that's bad. It could just mean that further clarification is needed. Now, the other thing about October is that Mercury, again, the planet of communication, is all over the place in October. So really, you might feel very bombarded by communications. The emails may be too much for you to handle. And when Scorpio season starts, like I said, they like to keep things back. They don't want to necessarily play their cards. I shouldn't say they. Scorpio doesn't like to play his cards. He doesn't want you to know what plans are. It's a little bit secretive. It's not going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. The energy will be extremely intense. It will be about destiny. It will be also, there's going to be, possibly, somebody coming into your life to make changes, positive changes though. But some people, and you, my Cancers, you are very affected by the moon cycles. This can be overwhelming to you. Just be aware of it. But it does wind up that it's positive. It's just going to be so much. So think back to that June and July and August energy and how strong that was. But that was like, I feel like that was like tearing things apart. That was like, just, okay, cleaning out the old gutters, cleaning the garbage cans, cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. This is about now rebuilding, okay? Rebuilding, and this is about destiny and karma. Okay, 3 cards. I know that's a lot. 3 cards, face down, nothing reversed. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers. The World. Now, on one of the small general energies, I think you just got this. But my Cancers, if you've been following me, Archangel Michael has been at your back for the longest time. And if he's not available, which he is most of the time, he sends other archangels for you. This is that moving forward. This is like the blocks are unblocked. Whatever it is, it's moving, and it's moving, and it's moving in a new direction. Okay, and this is, I know a Cancer, and I know more than one Cancer. I know a lot of Cancers, and all of a sudden it hit me moving out of state. Okay, and this is somebody who has been wanting to move out of state, and I think that he will be seriously looking into moving out of state. And and it could be his job, it could be, this is a male, this one is a male that I'm talking about, but I think that this is an example that a lot of you may, this could resonate for you. But moving out of state, it could be career moving out of state, it's starting, but it's just kind of like, nope, I'm done, I want to move on. I am so done with being tired. I'm done with being tired. So Archangel Michael gives you the World, presents the World. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Next card. Okay, so 2 Archangel energy cards. We have Justice. Now, remember, we still are in Libra season. Libra doesn't give the season over to Scorpio until that 22nd, 23rd. So if you have any kind of a court case, if you have and again, I'm not a lawyer, but if you have any type of a contract dispute, legal issue, it's, again, with Libra, and also too, I do feel like this is going on into Scorpio also, because, Scorpio's a water energy, you're a water energy, and again, it's not going to be secrets anymore. It's going to be like explosive. It's explosive. Now, I feel like a volcano, I'm seeing like a volcano type of thing. So justice, again, with this card, I do like to think, and I do like to hear justice is served. Okay? So, fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, but the thing that you really need to know is you need to stand up for your beliefs. Okay? So, job well done. There is reward coming to you, my Cancers. Now, what is that in money? Is that in, spiritual? But it is something like, you're like, what you've been fighting for. Thank you. And that's when I say thank you to my higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is. It's always good to give a thanks. Okay, your last card. Okay. 3 Archangel energy cards for you. Okay, very strong Archangel presence for you. Very strong Archangel energy, just basically saying, chill. Well, not totally chill to abdicate your life, not that per se, but chill, I got your back. I got your back. So the moon, we have the full moon in the 13th, and it's all about that new starts, new beginnings, new directions, new. We also have that new moon on the 28th in Scorpio, opposed to Uranus. Expect the unexpected, so if anything's happening around that 13th through that 18th, 20th, and maybe you don't feel like it's, maybe you're kind of a little bit nervous about it, it's going to explode. Again, I feel volcanic type of energy, okay? Now, which part of the moon, I can't tell you, because it's like, it is something, obviously it's with the moon, but it blows the roof off, it blows the doors out, like again I said, Scorpio likes to keep secrets. The Scorpio, likes to keep secrets. Can't. This is not about secrets. Not about secrets at all. This is that energy that secrets, it can't. It just can't be, secrets can't be kept. Light is shined, and it's the moon shining for you. So the moon is Archangel Heniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back, or that held you back. Okay? And that's a past. So those are past triggers. Release them. I'm not going to say not to look at them again and not to, but when you start to feel in that pit of your stomach, that old type of, worry and scaredness and worry and being just, being afraid, take some breaths, reach out, Now, but again, with this moon, for you, my Cancers, you get out there. I do not worship the moon. I do not. I like to look at the moon as a divine creation. And that gives me some, I'm actually speak it out. And so, I speak out to my higher power, and it's like, hear me, this is what I need, okay? Or this is where I'm at, or this is what's upsetting me. Does that make sense? This is basically, you are very affected by the moon, and this is the time for you to use that energy. Okay, so lots of really positive, good energy for you, moving you forward, moving you on. Leaving. Okay, that keeps coming over. And, I want to say I got the message the first time, but leaving that past. Okay, let's go on. Okay, one card fell out. This is going to be kind of, what else does Cancers need to know? Sometimes this clarifies the first deck, the first reading. Sometimes this gives additional information. Let's see what we have. Okay, here we go. One card is out. We're going to pick the other two and see what we have here. First card. Hope. It's been a while. You've been traveling towards this. You've been seeing this. You've been glimmering towards this. You've been seeing a glimmer of this. And now it's like, it's on the world. And it's like, I am giving you this hope. Now, this could also, so when I'm talking about leaving and changing and moving, remember too, it could be, I use the example of moving to another state because I knew, I just felt it for that one person that I was talking about. But it could be you moving, to another, even a country, across water. There's water, moving across water. Or maybe it could be about you moving into a new job, but it's like a positive move for you. Okay, next card. Okay, reversed, strong message. So this is, it's not only is it a positive move, but it's also, and this is on justice. So this could be court case. This could be, what we were talking about, but it's a reaping, okay? It's a receiving. It's a gathering the harvest. This is material harvest. So it's like money situations. Do we ever have enough? Probably not, but will we have enough to meet a lot of our needs? Yes. So this is that time. So be really connected. Pray over whatever, if you're offered a settlement, pray over it. And make, and go, settlement in itself is like, well, I settled. Don't settle. Material harvest. Okay. Ask for what's right. Okay? Ask for what is right. I'm not saying ask for everything that you deserve. I'm saying ask for what's right. Okay, last card is wisdom. This is an interesting card because if you look, this is a person who very much looks like a religious type of figure, okay? Carrying a book. The sun is shining on him. The sun is also shining on that household. And in that household, if you can see it, There is a man, a woman, and a child. There is a home. And then he also has his faithful little dog. Fives are about changes. So what does this all mean? This, is this something where this man is coming to, and considering that you had all these archangels in this, this is like, many times in the olden days, many times when a man of religion, man of the cloth, came to your house, it was a great honor. The fact that the dog likes this man means that this man, to me, I know this is really, it means that this is a trustworthy visitor. Okay. So, remember there is, be careful, not be careful, be kind to those, be kind to your visitors, because many times these are angels in disguise. So these are thoughts that are all running through me. And it's like this, that I feel like with this, blessings to the family, blessings for your family, blessings to you and your family, okay, and your household. So let's leave it at that because I like that. Okay, so this is all really very, very strong energy. Okay, any words of advice? My Osha Zen Tarot cards. Any words for my Cancers of advice? Any words? Okay, let's go and cut and see what we have here. 1, 2, and 3. And our first card, Innocence. I do love this card. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that wisdom. This man, ancient man, older man, beard, white hair, very prosperous ancient man. And here he's looking at a grasshopper, and he's really looking at it as a miracle, and maybe that's what they're saying, is that that you will have that chance to return to that more innocent time. It doesn't mean that you are naive, or that you have lost your memories or anything like that. But it's, what I'm trying to say? It's like, so it could be that that's coming back to you, or it could be, don't forget this piece of you. Have some joy, especially since this is on hope. Have some joy in those little things of life. Okay? Next card. Reversed creativity. We have this woman. She is, she is very colorful. There is the moon up there, and she basically is blossoming. So this time brings you to a time of blossoming. Okay? And these are things that you can choose or not choose. Okay? You don't have to go down here. This is just advising you to use that time for that. And again, reversed integration. This is, again, I was talking about, I think I talked about it here, but Scorpio will be, it's like, a volcano blowing up, tops blowing, clearing out air, all this stuff, and everything coming together. And this will set a pattern for the next at least 7 years. Okay? Okay. So let's go. One left. We're going to go to my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. And is there anything, we're just going to do one card though, and we're going to see, and because I like these cards. This is what I use for my Wednesday, Thursday readings. Yes, so let's see. One for my Cancers. Okay, let's cut the deck. Okay, this card actually stuck out. It stayed. Okay, here we go. Leap of faith. Oh my gosh, another Archangel. And this was the one, as I was cutting and I picked up my cards to put, this is the one that stayed. Okay, leap of faith. Archangel Metatron. This is believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Wow, Cancers, is it finally upon us? Is it now here? I hope so. The cards, all these archangels, this is just wild. It's wild. And I hope you are blessed with that. So my Cancers, as always, Know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.